the history of China-U.S. relation.
Are relations between the two biggest powers in the world, China and the United States, on an unstoppable collision course? Let's get to the bottom line.
Greetings, history enthusiasts. Welcome back to Timeless Tales. Today we're delving into a fascinating chapter in international relations, Ping-Pong Diplomacy. It's a tale that transcends sport, politics, and ideology, playing a pivotal role in shaping the history of China-U.S. relations. Join me as we explore the remarkable journey of how a simple game of table tennis paved the way for diplomatic breakthroughs between these two global giants. To understand the significance of ping-pong diplomacy, we need to rewind to a time of heightened Cold War tensions. In the 1950s and 1960s, China and the United States found themselves on opposite sides of the ideological divide. The Korean War, Taiwan Strait crisis, and ideological differences fueled a climate of mistrust and hostility between the two nations. Diplomatic channels were strained, and communication between the two powers was limited. The U.S. had not officially recognized the People's Republic of China, further complicating the prospects for diplomatic engagement. Amidst this backdrop of geopolitical tension, an unexpected turn of events would set the stage for a historic thaw in relations. As we navigate through the complexities of the Cold War era, it becomes clear that the political landscape was ripe for unconventional approaches that could bridge the gap between these two seemingly incompatible nations. The spark that ignited ping-pong diplomacy occurred during the 1971 World Table Tennis Championships in Nagoya, Japan. In a surprising turn of events, the Chinese and American ping-pong teams found themselves in the same tournament. It was a serendipitous moment when players from both sides engaged in friendly matches, breaking the ice that had frozen diplomatic relations for over 2 decades. The simplicity of a game became a powerful metaphor for the potential for harmony between nations. The players exchanged gifts and demonstrated a camaraderie that transcended political rhetoric. The international media caught wind of this unexpected turn, sparking curiosity and opening a window of opportunity for diplomatic dialogue. Ping-pong diplomacy marked a departure from traditional diplomatic norms, illustrating the potential for sports and cultural exchanges to bridge political divides. As we explore the events that unfolded during the championships, we witness the transformative power of human connections in the realm of international relations. The ping-pong diplomacy breakthrough set the stage for a historic event: President Richard Nixon's visit to China in 1972. Nixon, previously a staunch anti-communist, seized the opportunity presented by the thaw in relations. The visit marked the first time a sitting U.S. president had set foot on Chinese soil since the establishment of the People's Republic of China. The meetings between Nixon and Chinese leaders, including Chairman Mao Zedong and Premier Zhou Enlai, laid the groundwork for the normalization of diplomatic relations between the two nations. The Shanghai Communique, a joint statement issued during the visit, outlined the shared interests and common goals that could foster cooperation between China and the United States. Nixon's visit to China was a diplomatic masterstroke that reshaped the geopolitical landscape of the Cold War. It demonstrated the power of diplomacy beyond conventional channels and highlighted the potential for mutual understanding and cooperation between former adversaries. The impact of ping-pong diplomacy extended far beyond the realm of sports and politics. The diplomatic breakthrough not only led to the normalization of relations between China and the U.S., but also had ripple effects on global geopolitics. It contributed to the strategic realignment of alliances and the easing of Cold War tensions. The thaw in China-U.S. relations had a profound impact on the global stage. The idea that diplomatic breakthroughs could emerge from unexpected sources, such as a sporting event, challenged conventional wisdom and paved the way for future engagements between nations through unconventional means. As we reflect on the impact of ping-pong diplomacy, it prompts us to consider the role of cultural exchanges, sports diplomacy, and people-to-people connections in fostering international understanding and cooperation. Following the breakthrough of ping-pong diplomacy, China and the U.S. continued their dialogue and cooperation in various fields. Diplomatic relations were officially normalized in 1979, and subsequent decades witnessed increased economic, cultural, and educational exchanges between the two nations. While challenges persisted, including the Tiananmen Square incident and human rights concerns, the foundation laid by ping-pong diplomacy proved resilient. The ongoing dialogue between China and the U.S. has become a deepening feature of global geopolitics, with both nations recognizing the importance of collaboration on shared challenges. As we explore the post-ping-pong diplomacy era, it's essential to recognize that diplomatic relations are dynamic and multifaceted. The legacy of ping-pong diplomacy continues to influence the trajectory of China-U.S. relations in the 21st century. While the legacy of ping-pong diplomacy is enduring, the current landscape of China-U.S. relations presents both challenges and opportunities. Geopolitical tensions, economic competition, and ideological differences pose formidable obstacles. Yet the potential for collaboration on global issues such as climate change, public health, and technological innovation offers avenues for cooperation. The lessons of ping-pong diplomacy encourage us to seek common ground, build bridges of understanding, and explore innovative approaches to diplomacy. As we examine the complexities of modern geopolitics, it's crucial to recognize the interconnected nature of global challenges and the necessity of collaboration between nations. The story of ping-pong diplomacy is a living testament to the idea that diplomatic breakthroughs can emerge from unexpected sources. It invites us to consider the potential for dialogue and cooperation, even in the face of seemingly insurmountable challenges. In conclusion, the history of ping-pong diplomacy reminds us that even in the most adversarial geopolitical climates, there's room for dialogue, understanding, and collaboration. The power of a shared game transcended political ideologies, paving the way for a new chapter in China-U.S. relations. As we reflect on this journey, let us carry forward the lessons of ping-pong diplomacy into the complex landscape of our interconnected world. To our viewers, I encourage you to explore the rich history of ping-pong diplomacy, share your thoughts on the role of unconventional approaches in diplomacy, and consider how lessons from the past can inform our approach to contemporary global challenges. If you enjoyed this exploration of ping-pong diplomacy, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Timeless Tales. And, as always, I invite you to join the conversation in the comments section below. What other unconventional diplomatic stories would you like us to explore? Until next time, stay curious, stay engaged, and keep exploring the captivating narratives of history with us.